Imagine this. You're staring at your computer screen, brain foggy, struggling to focus, desperate for a mental edge. What if the solution was not in a pill or a pricey supplement, but hidden in the ocean's depths? Today, we're diving into nature's secret brain boosters, marine plants so powerful. They've been called the rainforests of the sea for their mind-sharpening magic. 1. The modern brain is starving. You eat clean, exercise, maybe even meditate, but your focus still flickers like a bad Wi-Fi signal. The truth? Our brains evolved with nutrients we've nearly eliminated from our diets. Land-based foods just do not deliver what our ancestors got from coastal diets. Studies show island populations who eat ocean plants have lower rates of cognitive decline. So why are not we all feasting on seaweed? The modern Western diet has stripped away these critical marine nutrients our brains literally evolved to expect. Coastal tribes from Scandinavia to Polynesia consumed over 100 different sea vegetables regularly. Their cognitive health statistics put modern societies to shame. Take the traditional Japanese diet, nearly 5 grams of seaweed daily, compared to the average American's 0.1 grams. This is not just about iodine. Seaweed contains unique polysaccharides that feed beneficial gut bacteria, which we now know produce 90% of your serotonin. When your gut microbiome starves, so does your brain's performance. Recent research from the University of California found that people who ate seaweed at least twice weekly had hippocampal volumes 15% larger than those who did not. That's the memory center of your brain, literally shrinking without these nutrients. And here's what's heartbreaking. Most people experiencing normal cognitive decline could reverse it simply by reintroducing what we've removed from our plates. 2. The seaweed conspiracy. Big Pharma spends billions convincing you brain health comes in a capsule. Meanwhile, Japanese scientists have known for decades that Okinawans, some of the longest-living, sharpest minds on Earth, consume seaweed daily. One particular study found kids who ate seaweed scored higher on memory tests. Coincidence? Or are we missing something obvious? The suppression goes deeper than just marketing. In the 1950s, when seaweed research first showed promise for cognitive enhancement, pharmaceutical companies quickly patented synthetic versions of its compounds, then buried the natural alternatives. A 1963 internal memo from a major drug company, later uncovered in litigation, literally stated, "We cannot have consumers thinking they can get brain benefits from something they can harvest themselves." Today, that same company sells a $300 per month memory enhancement drug containing synthesized seaweed derivatives. But nature's version works better. Traditional preparation methods, like fermenting kombu or sun-drying dulse, activate nutrients in ways labs cannot replicate. Japanese researchers found that naturally processed wakame contains 40% more bioavailable fucoidan than extracted versions. Your body recognizes these whole food compounds like old friends, absorbing them 3 to 4 times more efficiently than isolated supplements. 3. Meet the brain's secret weapon, fucoidan. Here's the game changer. A compound in brown seaweed called fucoidan does not just reduce inflammation, it stimulates nerve growth. Think of it as fertilizer for your neurons. In one trial, participants taking fucoidan showed 20% faster recall speeds. The best part? You can find it in kombu, wakame, or supplements. Pro tip: look for wild harvested. Farming methods matter. Fucoidan's magic lies in its dual action. While most nootropics target one pathway, say, dopamine production, this seaweed compound works like a symphony conductor. It reduces brain inflammation by calming microglia cells. BDNF is like miracle grow for your neurons, helping existing connections strengthen and new ones form. The dosing sweet spot? About 100 milligrams daily, equivalent to a 2-inch strip of kombu in your broth or 1 teaspoon of high-quality fucoidan powder. Timing matters too. Taking it with vitamin C-rich foods, like citrus or bell peppers, increases absorption by 60%. Some of the most dramatic results come from combining it with omega-3s. The seaweed-fish combo our ancestors instinctively ate creates a synergistic effect for neuroprotection. 4. The algae that outsmarts Alzheimer's. Spirulina is not just for hippies. This blue-green algae contains phycocyanin, a pigment that crosses the blood-brain barrier to protect neurons. Research suggests it may slow amyloid plaque buildup, the hallmark of Alzheimer's. One patient in a UCLA study reversed mild cognitive decline by adding spirulina smoothies daily. The dose? Just 1 teaspoon. What makes spirulina particularly remarkable is its ability to chelate heavy metals while delivering nutrients, a rare double action. The phycocyanin gives it that vibrant blue-green color, but it's also a molecular mimic of bilirubin, one of the body's most potent antioxidants. This allows it to slip past the blood-brain barrier undetected, then neutralize free radicals right where neurons are most vulnerable. In Okinawa, where spirulina grows wild in coral reefs, elders often credit their mental clarity to the green dust from the sea. Modern science backs this up. A 2022 study showed spirulina supplementation improved working memory in seniors by 22% over placebo, equivalent to rolling back cognitive age by 7 to 10 years. The algae's high GLA content, a rare omega-6 that actually reduces inflammation, also helps rebalance the brain's fatty acid profile, which gets disrupted by modern vegetable oils. 5. Why your multivitamin is failing you. Most supplements use synthetic versions of nutrients. Ocean plants deliver minerals in their natural, bioavailable form, like iodine from kelp, critical for thyroid function. A Harvard study found people with iodine deficiency had IQ scores 12 to 15 points lower. The fix? A strip of nori in your soup could be smarter than your whole vitamin cabinet. The mineral matrix in ocean plants is nature's perfect delivery system. Unlike isolated minerals and supplements that compete for absorption, seaweed presents them in balanced ratios with natural cofactors. Take magnesium. Most supplements use poorly absorbed forms like oxide, while kelp contains magnesium bound to amino acids and alginates that enhance uptake. This matters because your brain burns through magnesium faster than any other organ. Every thought, every memory formation consumes it. Modern farming has depleted soil magnesium by over 80% since 1950, making sea vegetables one of the last reliable sources. A single serving of Atlantic dulse provides 12% of your daily magnesium in its most bioavailable form, along with 45 other trace minerals your brain craves but rarely gets. 6. The 30-Day Seaweed Challenge. I tried eating ocean plants daily for a month. Here's what happened. Day 10. Mental fog lifted like morning mist. Day 20. Woke up with download moments, ideas flowing effortlessly. By day 30, my focus during editing sessions doubled. The trick? Variety. Try dulse flakes on eggs, nori wraps, or chlorella in your post-workout shake. Your gut microbiome will thank you too. The gut-brain transformation surprised me most. Seaweed's prebiotic fibers feed Akkermansia mucinifera, the keystone gut bacteria linked to reduced brain inflammation. By week 2, my digestion changed dramatically, less bloating, more regular elimination. This matters because a 2023 Nature study proved gut inflammation directly clouds thinking via the vagus nerve. For beginners, I recommend starting with milder seaweeds like nori or dulse before graduating to stronger varieties like kombu. Soaking and rinsing reduces the oceanic taste many find challenging. My favorite hack? Blending a teaspoon of chlorella into nut butter completely masks the flavor while delivering a cognitive punch. The adaptogenic effect builds gradually. Most people notice sustained mental energy by week 3, without the crashes of caffeine or sugar. 7. The dirty truth about farmed seaweed. Not all ocean plants are equal. Farmed seaweed can absorb heavy metals if grown in polluted waters. Always check sources. Maine and Iceland have pristine harvests. One brand was caught selling seaweed with arsenic levels 8x the safe limit. I'll link my tested favorites below. This is not just about brain gains, it's about safe brain gains. Testing revealed shocking variations in quality. Some premium brands contained cadmium levels exceeding safety limits, while others had virtually none. The cleanest sources come from the Arctic Circle and Patagonia, cold, remote waters with minimal industrial runoff. Look for companies that test each batch and provide certificates of analysis. Preparation methods affect safety too. Traditional cultures always soaked and cooked seaweed. Processes we now know reduce heavy metals by 30 to 50%. Modern, raw seaweed snacks skip this step for crunch, potentially concentrating contaminants. A simple trick? Pair seaweed with cilantro or parsley. Their compounds help bind and remove any residual metals that do get absorbed. 8. How sailors used seaweed as mental armor. Ancient Viking navigators chewed dried dulse during long voyages to stay alert. Polynesian wayfinders, who memorize star maps across thousands of miles, consume limu kala before journeys. Modern science confirms why. These plants contain rare omega-3s, EPA and DHA, in their simplest form, bypassing the conversion issues of fish oil. Your brain's building blocks, straight from the source. The Viking advantage went beyond just alertness. Sagas describe navigators who could recall complex wave patterns and star positions after single exposures, what we'd now call photographic memory. Modern analysis of their diet shows they consumed about 50 g daily of dried bladderwrack during voyages, a dose that would deliver approximately 500 milligrams of fucoidan. Polynesian navigators took this further, using specific seaweeds at different journey phases. Limu kala before departure for mental preparation, limu kohu during intense navigation for focus, and limu palahalaha for recovery. This sophisticated stacking predates modern nootropic regimens by centuries. Their star navigation techniques, passed down orally with perfect accuracy, stand as testament to what ocean-fed brains can achieve. 9. The future of nootropics is 2 billion years old, while Silicon Valley chases synthetic smart drugs. Marine biologists are rediscovering what coastal cultures knew. Ocean plants adapt to extreme stress, and their resilience transfers to us. A new study shows compounds in red seaweed may regenerate myelin sheaths. For MS patients and aging brains, this could be revolutionary. Nature's been holding out on us. The myelin discovery could rewrite neurology textbooks. Red seaweed's carrageenan, when properly processed, contains rare sulfated polysaccharides that appear to stimulate oligodendrocyte cells, the brain's myelin repair crew. In animal models, this reversed 60% of MS-like symptoms in just 8 weeks. Human trials begin next year, but traditional medicine has used this approach quietly for generations. What excites researchers most is the potential to reverse age-related cognitive decline. Myelin sheaths naturally thin with age, like insulation wearing off wires. Early data suggests certain seaweeds may slow this process better than any pharmaceutical. The key lies in whole-spectrum extracts. The interplay between dozens of compounds creates effects no single molecule can match. 10. Your brain on ocean plants. A 72-hour experiment. Skip the supplements for 3 days. Instead, add this. Breakfast, miso soup with wakame. Lunch, salad with dulse flakes. Dinner, wild salmon with kelp noodles. Track your mental clarity, dream vividness, and morning alertness. Most people report changes by day 2. Why? You're not just feeding your body, you're feeding 100 trillion mitochondria in your brain. The ocean's pharmacy has been open for millennia, we just forgot to shop there. Start small. Swap one snack for seaweed crisps, add spirulina to your smoothie, or try a quality algae supplement. Your ancestors' brains thrived on these nutrients. Yours will too. Hit subscribe. We're diving deeper next week into marine collagen for joint pain. Drop a comment if you've tried seaweed for focus, or if you're brave enough to take the 30-day challenge. The tide's coming in. Are you ready to ride it?